Instead uses Finbar Rorty. As I say, Naomh Conaill kicking into the hospital end rows. Finbar Rorty takes a couple of touches and gets inside the D expertly and just puts the shot in, and it drives in on top of the goalkeeper. Lewis McGahan did really well, but it was followed up, and I think it was Danny Brown in the ball. He has support from Finbar Rorty. What a move this is for Naomh Conaill. And the ball is played back from Tiernan to his buddy Danny Brown. Danny Brown just swings it over the bar, absolutely up the field, shows that he can attack as well as defend, and while eventually ends up with Cian Gavigan out in the left wing. Cian Gavigan has been on the ball a lot, and he just cuts inside and brilliantly puts it over the
great tackling by Owen O'Neill, and then you've got the counter attack. Naomh Conaill aren't set, the spaces are there, and Cian Gavigan profited from that.
Turlock Carr plays the ball in, so he does to Conor McCahill. Conor McCahill bearing down on goal. Can he get something here? He puts it in the back of the net. What a finish from Conor. Member of Donegal under-20 team this year that lost the Ulster final to Tyrone narrowly and unlucky, but the ball is now with Senan Carr. He cuts inside his man and kicks a brilliant score, so he does. Naomh Conaill there to work that ball out. An opportunity to create something here. Stephen McDevitt is also on the overlap. The ball is played in, and it's with Danny Brown again. Can Danny add another goal? It's a brilliant save from Lewis McGahan. I just can't come to me at the minute, but yeah, there's three of them up there playing with that. And the ball is now out with Tiernan McBride. He puts in a high lofty ball. That'd be some score if it goes over the bar. What a score that is from Tiernan.
The best now heading into the final, but we have a turnover ball.
Turnover ball, and it's Tiernan Ward on the ball. Tiernan Ward takes a couple of solos with his left peg and puts a good score over the bar, so he does. His options are, you'd have to think that a couple of 2-pointers would be nice for them then, but Finbar decides to go at them again, takes them on, shows the hands and just drives through the middle of the defence and puts Max Campbell back to Finbar Rorty. Finbar Rorty, see him what his options are. He's under a bit of pressure, comes out to Jack McGlynn, right half back, puts it up in the air, and again that's a brilliant score from the right half back.
I've certainly put Naomh Conaill back in the game.
And Conor McCall bearing down on goals here, so he is with a very quick response. The kick out was won, the breaking ball was won by Keelan Sweeney. Evan Muldoon looking at his options again, throws it to Senan Carr, and it's back now with Thomas Carr. Thomas Carr has a pot at goals, puts it high up in the air, and that is an absolutely ridiculous score into the Wash's tackler, but he does brilliantly well, so he does to get inside the tack. He plays it off to, I think it's Keelan Sweeney. Keelan Sweeney slips it off quick to the middle to Conor Reid.
Going up that drop shot opportunity and almost a goal, and you'd think, Brendan, it's a goal Naomh Conaill are going to need in this half.
You would imagine so. On the ball now with Senan Carr, he puts it up and puts it over the Naomh Conaill. Four Masters players converging him, and they win the turnover, and it's Conor Reid in possession of the ball. Conor Reid bearing down on goals, kicks a brilliant score with the outside of his foot. That's the way.
Right hand side there, man. But yeah, Naomh Conaill have been kept out now by Four Masters, but they're going to need 2-pointers.
Yeah, and absolutely some brilliant work there from Max Campbell over the ground, to float over the ground, makes it so easily. Callum McRae now in possession, up supporting his team, plays the ball into Patrick McGonigal, and he does it. He just puts it over there for Cian Gavigan, decides not to use him, decides to cut inside himself. Callum McRae plays it in then to the number 17 who puts it up in the air. That is going to go over the bar. That's a Callum McRae been faced by the wing half forward, plays it into Senan Carr, opportunity for Senan Carr, and he just does the simple job of putting it over the possession again through Senan Carr again. Ball played lovely to him by his brother Thomas Carr. Ball eventually works its way to another one of the cards, Turlock Carr. He takes a swing from the outside about Thomas Carr solos through the middle, looks to see what his options are. He might have a pot himself, indeed he does, and he puts it up and he nonchalantly puts it over the bar. Broken loose, and it's with Tiernan McBride. No, it's not Tiernan McBride, it's with now, I think it's Thomas Carr coming in on the left wing. He puts it up and he fists it over the bar. He saw his ability and look forward to seeing him play plenty of football. That kick out is won by Callum McRae again, and I think it's Thomas Carr bearing down on goals. Kicked the last one with his left foot, kicked this one with his right foot.
Taken over completely by Four Masters. The Carr lads have been to the fore of that for sure.
And this man hasn't been far from the action either, and he puts it over the bar. Conor McCahill, absolutely. Other Turlock Carr bearing down on goals now. Naomh Conaill scrambling, trying to get bodies back there, and the ball eventually works its way out. It's put up by Conor Reid. It's going to drop short, so it is, but there's a Four Masters hand on it, and it is one of the substitutes.
This time of year, like 221 is remarkable kicking from this supremely
and they're not
talented
finished
team.
yet. They're not finished yet, Brendan. Here's Turlock Carr with another opportunity after being spotted.